Hey! Bet this is what you wanted to see. Fam, does this feel good to be back filming again? I've been away for a while. I've been to Canada, which is why I'm wearing this Canadian themed t-shirt, even though I tried to make my face look mediocrely cute. I wanted to look like a tourist and try and theme this video and try and organise something, because I never do. And so I haven't filmed in a while, obviously. So this feels great. This is kind of, even though I didn't realise it, what I imagine an addict feeling like. Like, imagine being addicted to Coke for like 5 years, right? Solid like 5 years. And you think, you know what? This Coke addiction is getting a bit out of hand. Like, accidentally slipped some in my hamster's food the other day, dead now. You know, like, grandma accidentally put a little bit in her tea, like, she's on the ceiling now. Like, is this grandma or is this The Conjuring? Better give up my addiction to Coke, go to AA, you know, sort this out. 16 years later, fly out to Vegas after 16 years, you know, bachelor party, hen night, whatever you want. You might be looking for some work for all I know. Sit down, chips at the ready at the casino. You wouldn't think I was 16, would you? You're ready to go, and all of a sudden this woman comes around with a silver platter. She hands you a martini, and you're like, is this shaken, not stirred, because apparently you're James Bond now. She puts the platter down in front of you, and there it is. 3 perfect lines of icy, shiny sherbet, I mean cocaine. And you think, wow, haven't seen this in 16 years. Grandma's still on the ceiling. Tabs is decomposing in the backyard, and just got a new dog. Not ready for him to go yet. So you hesitate. You hesitate and you think, do I really want to do this? Like, do I really have the time, the patience and money? Because, you know, $100 a line, you know? And you sit back in your seat, you grab your tripod, not your tripod because I'm talking about a hypothetical situation. You grab your note, roll it up, put it down, you sniff the cocaine. It's not actually cocaine, it's just sugar because I am a child and that would be inappropriate to talk about with my audience. And then you think, gosh darn it, this is some dank stuff. I think I'm gonna go join grandma on the ceiling. Someone call the exorcist. That's how I feel right now. I've missed this camera, I've missed talking to you, and I have a story for you today, kind of, I don't know, something that's gonna make you think I'm more of a messed up human being than I already am from that story I just told you. Well, not story, kind of analogy, kind of like hypothetical situation. It isn't really kind of hypothetical, but kind of is a metaphor for my whole life. It's just like a true show of character, a true show of where my priorities lie. So I've been in Canada recently, I've already said that, I've got a t-shirt and everything. I bought some stuff, I bought syrup. And maybe, you know, maybe if I'm feeling like all artsy, I'll insert one of those pretentious Casey Neistat like vloggy shot things right here if I'm feeling like I can put enough effort in and I actually have any footage of anything, you know. I probably won't, I might surprise you. I learnt some deep truths about myself in which I'm going to share with you. What is Canada known for? You know, syrup, moose, and bears. And some A-budding here and there. I only experimented with one of those 3 things. Not the bears, not the moosing, definitely not the A-budding. That makes it 4 if I say it like that. Forget about the A-budding. I definitely A-budded. And I definitely experimented with some syrup in my mouth. Nowhere else. And you know what? It was disappointing. I have a video of me trying it. I'll like put it in here. And it was on a stick and then she put it in the snow and then I ate it and I was like, oh gosh darn it. Do you know? Syrup experience out the way, true Canadian syrup, it's okay. And then I thought, okay, what would be the next most litmus thing to do? So I think, moose. Now, apparently, when it snows, the moose don't like to run around much. The moose just kind of stay in their spot and hibernate and let their body fat build up and build up and build up and maybe just get so fat they just never move again. And then when spring rolls around, they realise, well, I'm looking a bit fat, but you know what? I can run around these mountains and it will burn off. That is one quality that most humans don't have. The motivation to burn off their winter blubber. I've still got mine. So I think, yeah, not gonna see a moose. And then I think, what about a bear? Like, bears are epic, you know, not as cool as mooses, like they don't have antlers. Unless, you know, some of them got down to business in the forest, you know, if the bear couldn't find another bear, the moose couldn't find another moose, they were both going slowly extinct, and the bear and the moose were like, hey, I'll bear your moose tonight. and they made a moosey bear with horns. But besides the point, I only gave 3 options, with the exception of maybe some A-budding here and there. But then, to my utter disappointment, I find that bears like to sleep underground and hibernate in their little forest holes when it's snowing, which sucks. So I was like, gosh darn it. But then, a man told me this very interesting story about the exact spot on the mountain in which we were, and he pointed over to it and he was like, hey, last summer, this woman was riding her bike along. She was just, you know, riding on a mountain, minding her own business, burning off her winter blubber, as you do, as I don't do. All of a sudden, this bear's like, yo, fam, what are you doing in my hood? You know, like, chains around his neck, grills, you get it? Like, bear grills. And it's like, what are you doing in my hood, fam? Whips out his AK, claws, and devours the woman on the bike. Disgusting. Now that thought stayed in my head. That stayed in my head and I thought, gosh darn it, that is terrifying. That is not mildly, that's not even mildly terrifying, that's extremely terrifying. Terrifying? Yep. Terrifying. I hope that doesn't happen to me. So I spent this whole week thinking, where are the bears? Like, they're not here, that's good. That's about it, really. One night, I go to bed, this thought's still in my head, thinking about the bears, thinking about Canada, thinking about the lack of moose, thinking about the A-budding that I can do from time to time. I lay my head down on my sweet pillow of maple syrup and hope and fall into deep slumber. And I had a dream. I'm not about to start being inspirational, but like, I am. Who gave that speech? It's like Martha Luther King. Yes, Martha Luther King gave that speech. Yep, Kiera, that's a person, isn't it? Hey, Martha Luther King. Give me some tips on speaking English. Martha Luther King. Who the hell do I think I am? Moving on. I had a dream. A song to sing to help me cope. Anyway, it was one of those dreams. You know when you think a dream is like really real? It's like a dream that's so vivid it could be real. And then when you wake up, you think, wow, I must put this dream into action. You realise it's not real. You cry a little bit, unless it was a bad dream, which this one would have been a bad dream to most people, but because I'm such a disgusting human being, it was really great. And then it was like, oh gosh darn it. And I fell back asleep again and didn't remember the dream till like a week later. In my dream, I'm sitting there. I don't really know how this happens. I don't really know how it led up to it, but all of a sudden I was being devoured by a bear. I was on a mountain maybe, I'm not sure, and all I can remember is like the bear off somewhere else after devouring me. I had some like bite marks in my knee, which may relate to. I have this massive bruise on my knee. It was so big and like black. Like the bear. What? So maybe that's why I envisioned it on my knee. I envisioned it on my foot as well, and I thought, gosh darn it, this bear's attacked me. I have 3 options in this scenario. After being attacked by the bear, you either have the option to call the emergency services to come and rescue you, to come and stitch up your bear wound, and to make you not die of bear-related injuries. Secondly, on a mountain, phone may not be available to you. The bear could have ate it. The bear could have thought, wow, great iPhone 7, good snack for my cubs. I'll bear grill this later. I'll bear grill it on my grill, you know? Kiera, that's not funny. No phone. So, you have to claw your way down the mountain to rescue yourself. Option 3. This is option 3. Take a photo of your mangled leg and your mangled foot. Film a YouTube video about how I got attacked by a bear, ? Story time. Insert the graphic imagery into the thumbnail and put in the title, definitely. Warning. Graphic descriptions of animal attack. And in my dream that video got 75 million views. I bet you know what option I took. Yeah. Kind of wish the bear just ate my head too while it was at it, because apparently there's nothing in there of any use. So anyway, this is besides the point. It's not actually, it is the point. I wake up, as you do. Maybe I shouldn't have. And I think, it's like that 10 seconds after you wake up from a dream where you think it's real, and I thought, better get up, better take pictures of my knee, better film this video. I look at my knee in about a split second, I'm like, wait, that didn't happen, that was a dream. I was genuinely sad. I haven't told anyone about this. I woke up at like, what, 6 AM, looked at my knee, thought, gosh darn it, went back to sleep. I thought about it a week later. Imagine if that actually happened. Like, once you join the whole YouTube thing, right? You are thinking about saving your life, but you're also thinking about how you can turn that into an epic way to capitalise off your own misfortune. I did just that. Why are more YouTubers not dead? I hate myself. Subscribe for 10 years, good luck. follow me on my social media and you won't ever get attacked by a bear. Unless you want to. Unless you're a YouTuber and you probably want that footage. Subscribe to a body camera. Good night. Pretend I have a mic. I don't.